Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I've actually missed you guys. Sunday, we were missing. Yesterday, we were missing. And today, we are even late. I was dealing with a personal matter, which is now behind me. A lot of things took place or happened between Saturday, when William Ruto and his team actually held a major rally, actually on Friday last week in Eldoret, up to yesterday. I wanted to do an analysis on Mithika Linturi, because something tells me that Mithika Linturi was either working for William Ruto, that it is Ruto who told him to say whatever he said to test the waters, or probably Mithika Linturi was infiltrated by the deep state to utter such statements. I'm looking at it from that perspective because today the Senate is actually debating the political parties amendment bill. Linturi is one of the senators. Where is Linturi as we speak? Ako ndani. But let us move forward. I don't want to dwell much on the past. I want us to focus on William Ruto's rally in Bomet, specifically the re-emergence of Isaac Ruto, the former governor for Bomet. If you followed that event yesterday, the crowd was clearly for Isaac Ruto, which begs the question, why is William Ruto not ready to work with people like Isaac Ruto? Or why is Isaac Ruto not ready to join the UDA party? That's the question which most Kenyans are currently asking. But there are several lessons which we can learn from what happened in Bomet yesterday, especially the fact that Isaac Ruto was the darling of the crowd. Isaac Ruto is not a member of the UDA party. Even members of UDA party like Eden Duale, let me refresh your memory. In 2017, Eden Duale left all the way from Garissa to Bomet just to lecture Isaac Ruto. Can you remember the words he uttered then? Sio ya mama yako. Yesterday, he could not address the people of Bomet when he tried telling them about the UDA party. Watu wa Bomet ndio watu hawapangui ngwi, based on what happened yesterday. I also saw my friend Silvanus Osoro trying so hard to tell those people to vote for UDA, all from top to bottom. The people there were not ready to listen. So in this video, and by the way, the Bomet governor, Dr. Barchok, had to remind Isaac Ruto that that rally was organized for the deputy president, and therefore for the deputy president and UDA. Initially, he stated that Isaac Ruto was not welcome, but Isaac Ruto went. So in this video today, I want us to look at why the events in Bomet, especially pitting Isaac Ruto and William Ruto and UDA party, is significant, politically speaking, for the deputy president and his politics moving forward. But before we do that, if you're watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue. Thank you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, let us be very brief, very fast, and to the point. What can we learn from the Bomet incidents? I think the Bomet incidents is going to affect William Samoei Ruto's politics moving forward in so many ways. The first thing I gathered is that William Samoei Ruto is going to face serious headache during the nominations. Even Raila Odinga is facing the same. Take, for example, what happened in Bomet. In Bomet, Isaac Ruto has already decided that for me, I'm going to run for the governor, but not through UDA. And you can see the way the crowd loves him. All politicians, Ruto, Raila, Uhuru, they have their preferences. So William Ruto must be very worried about the nominations, because there are some individuals who appear to be so popular from outside and they are preferred. These candidates or these politicians might not be the darling of the people. UDA is a party of choice in Rift Valley, Bomet included. But these guys were sending a strong message to the DP that this time, this guy, Isaac Ruto, is actually one of the people who made Ruto who William Ruto is today. Those are facts we can't run away from. In the last election, William Ruto decided that I'm not going to allow you to make a comeback. During the election, on elections day, Isaac Ruto agents were arrested, and basically, if the environment was free, fair, and conducive, Isaac Ruto would have been serving his second term as a governor. So William Ruto must be very worried about the nominations he's facing. It's going to spill up to Central Kenya, for example, where he's also enjoying massive support. Because, assuming, for example, just giving an example, assuming Ndindi Nyoro is not very popular on the ground, and there's a guy who is very popular, then UDA decides to give Ndindi Nyoro a certificate because he's assisted the DP. What will happen? The other guy is likely to carry the day. So, nomination headache, that's the first thing. The second thing is that there is this alliance building. William Ruto will either decide to agree to build coalition with the rest or go it alone. If he decides to go alone, because going alone has advantage, you have so many people elected on your ticket. When you have other parties forming alliance with you, it means if you mess up with someone here, you can jump to a friendly party. Then during elections, those parties can easily win. So William Ruto, based on what I gathered here, must be ready and willing to start building alliances. And he must apply it across the country, including in Central Kenya. Because if he won't do it in Central Kenya, I can tell you, the DP is in big shit. Mount Kenya region, for example, Moses Kuria and his party appears to be very popular. That party, Chama Cha Kazi, is very popular on the ground. So if the DP will not embrace them, then they might decide to go alone or to join the other side. It's going to be a problem for him. So that's another thing which I gathered. The third thing which should worry the DP is the emergence of Isaac Ruto. After what happened in Bomet, rest assured, many aspirants are going to start flocking his party, Chama Cha Mashinani. But that's not the deal. The thing is, assuming we go to elections, I'm just saying assuming we go to elections, then William Ruto is not declared the president. Let's say Raila or Mudavadi becomes the next president of the Republic of Kenya. What will it mean? It will mean so many things. That one, William Ruto will have to wait to try again in 2027. Isaac Ruto, assuming as that's happening, Isaac Ruto managed to win through his Chama Cha Mashinani. Having served as a first-term governor, he's coming as a second-term governor, very powerful. Assuming Ruto is out of government, Isaac Ruto is the governor of Bomet. Isaac Ruto term is coming to an end after 5 years. Isaac Ruto will decide to go for the presidency. William Ruto will also be going for the presidency during that time. The truth of the matter is that the emergence of Isaac Ruto is going to play or impact on William Samoei Arap Ruto's politics. That's something you can't deny, especially if Ruto is not going to win the presidency and is hoping to become the president in 2027. Number 5, the fifth thing which I gathered, number 4, the fourth thing is which I gathered is that from what happened in Bomet, Mount Kenya leaders will now start pointing out to their UDA counterparts in that region that in William Ruto's backyard alone, another political party is very strong. If Moses Kuria was not sick and had his legs and everything up and running, I can assure you Moses Kuria would be going to the entire Mount Kenya region, pointing out to the people of the mountain why and how UDA is not very popular in Bomet, and Isaac Ruto party is going to win, while Ruto wants to force them in UDA in the larger Mount Kenya region. So the truth of the matter is that Mwangi Kiunjuri, Moses Kuria, Martha Karua, the jamaa wa Jibebe anaitwa William Kabogo, and the rest are now free, and they can start telling the people of the larger Mount Kenya region that hapa they want to force you on UDA. Uko kwake hawapangwingwi. And number 5, which is also very important, is that the UDA aspirants, those who are running on UDA, how strong are they? That's a question. In fact, someone once told me that William Ruto's allies in the larger Mount Kenya region are going to find it rough, and they're going to be shocked. Because they confuse, for example, William Ruto's popularity to be theirs. So that when Ruto goes to Kirinyaga, or he goes to Muranga, and the crowd turns up in large numbers, people allied to the UDA assumes that those crowds are theirs. So they have not yet done an analysis to figure out whether the strength of the DP can actually translate directly to their votes, which is very important. So after what happened in Bomet, a question is being asked whether William Ruto's allies are strong on the ground, or they are depending on William Ruto's personal strength. And number 6, this is also a warning to the DP that as much as it's assuming that home is safe, it might not be safe. And I always tell ODM leadership whenever I meet them that this time, for example, voters are going to be different. Voters know what they want. So if you assume, for example, that in Nyanza, Raila Odinga is strong, and therefore you can just impose MCA to governors, you are going to be in trouble. Because the voters will decide that we are going to vote for Raila, but our governor is going to be a person of our choice. That's exactly what played out in the larger Bomet yesterday. So William Ruto must go back to the basics and figure out whether he's safe at home. Charity begins at home. If you want Mount Kenya to vote 6-piece, you start with your home. And lastly, the voters are now ready and willing to vote for whoever they want. So if Musalia Mudavadi is strong in Western, he cannot impose others on the people. People will reject. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Isaac Ruto clearly outwitted William Ruto and his party in Bomet. Thank you guys. Until next time. My next video is going to be on something which I think is also important. Moses Kuria has appointed Michael Waikenda as one of his political strategists for 2022. Michael Waikenda is an advisor to President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He still works at State House as I do this video. I'm seeing the possibility of State House starting to send their team to work with Moses Kuria and his party. Moses Kuria's party is now the most popular or promising party in that region. My question is it possible that we are now starting to see Uhuru Kenyatta, Moses Kuria strategy for 2022? Because I've always maintained that Moses Kuria is actually a Trojan horse in William Ruto's camp. I don't know what you think. Let me hear your thoughts. If you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two. Click the subscribe button so that next time you produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Thank you guys, and please may you have a good day. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny.